Hi guys, I'm Vikas sir. First of all, I would like to inform all the subscribers and all the viewers that our channel Simply Know was modified to the name English Worms. So it is a modified name. Please be clear. And our channel is now English Worms. So today, let's start the video. We are going to read a poem of class 10 from NCERT book. All the CBSE board students can learn this poem. So the poem name is Fire and Ice. It is from class 10. So before understanding this poem, let's first read out the poem. Fire and Ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Here the poet is Robert Frost. So it is the second part of the first poem. First we have read about the first poem, The Dust of Snow, and it is the second part, Fire and Ice. So I recited the poem. Now it is the time to explain. Be attentive please, students. So dear students, before starting the poem, explaining the poem, let me give you a short idea about this poem. This is a short poem, I know, but it has a great message for the society. It is the truth of the world. It is a symbolic poem. Fire and ice are two symbols of two qualities of human being. So during the explanation, you will learn what the fire and ice symbolize to the human qualities. What qualities of the human being are symbolized by fire and ice, and how they are symbolized and why they are symbolized. So let's start. Fire and ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Some say, some people say, some means some people. Okay, some people say the world will end in fire. End means finish, destruction. The world will be destroyed in fire. So the fire will burn everything, the poet says. But as you know that here the poet has symbolized some human qualities with the fire and ice. So here fire is the symbolic meaning of the human quality of desire. Okay, some say ice. Ice is also a symbolic quality of the human being. The ice is here symbolize the quality hatred, hate. Okay, so some say the world will end in fire. So if the world will be destroyed, or when the world will be destroyed, it will be destroyed by fire, means desire. As I told you that here fire symbolizes the quality desire. Every human being has a desire, maybe many, so all have some desires. So here the desires are very destructive, as fire burns and makes everything into ashes, destroys everything. Like that, the human desires may cause destruction for the whole world. It can destroy the world like fire. So here fire, that is desire of the human being, can destroy or can cause destruction to the whole world. And some say in ice. Okay, ice, here ice is hatred of human being. The human beings, many human beings or many men hate each other. That hatredness, that hatred may cause destruction to the world. How? So from what I have tested of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. So those who favor fire, those who say that desire may cause what? Destruction to the world. It is true that desire can destroy the whole world. How? That every human being has some desires. In order to fulfill that desire, fulfill that wish, fulfill that expectations, hope, human being can follow any path. If the desire is in the positive way, in the constructive way, it is good for the society. But if we have the desire to do something negative, to do something bad for the society, for the world, for the community, it may cause destruction. If we have some personal desires and we expect to fulfill it, or we try it to fulfill by any means, by following any method, any path, whether it is good or bad, it is destructive. So you must have the desire to construct the society for the good for the society. Okay, so it should have some control, some constraints. Okay, so otherwise the desire, like fire destroys the world, the desire can also destroy the whole world. So in the first stanza we learnt that desire is the fire which can cause destruction to the whole world. Next, but if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. So first of all we learned that fire can destroy the whole world. That means the desire of human being can destroy the whole world. It will destroy only once, but if it had to perish twice, perish means kill, destroy. Here perish can also mean destroy, kill. So if the world has to destroy twice, fire can destroy once, but if it had to, the world had to be destroyed twice. So what to do, or how it will be destroyed? I think, I means here I is the poet. Okay, I refers to the poet, as it is Robert Frost in this poem, the poet. Here I is the poet Robert Frost. Okay, I think I know enough of hate. So if the world has to be destroyed twice, the poet thinks that he knows enough of hate. So hate can destroy twice. The world can be destroyed or will be destroyed twice because of hate. To say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. So in the earlier part of the poem I have told you, or I have told you that ice symbolizes the human quality of hatredness. So here ice can will be sufficient. Suffice means sufficient. Ice will be sufficient. That means the quality hate, the hatredness of the human being would be sufficient to destroy the world twice. So here the poet emphasizes more, or it is very important to learn that ice is very destructive, or more destructive than fire. The fire can destroy once, but the ice can destroy twice. So here desire may come and go, it may be fulfilled, Okay, it may be fulfilled. The desire may be positive or negative, but ice, here the human hatredness, hate between the people is never good for the society, never good for the people, never good people among the people. It is always bad and it is always destructive. Okay, so here we learn that fire and ice is a symbolic poem. Both the words fire and ice symbolize the human quality, desire and hatredness, which should be controlled. Desire should be controlled, it should have constraints, it should be in the constructive way instead, except that hatred should be totally abolished. We should not have hatred among the people, for our people, for the society. Okay, we should love each other. Okay, so I hope the poem will be understood to you, and remember again that subscribe our channel English Worms. It is now converted, it is now modified to this name. It was before Simply Now. So subscribe our channel, like, comment and share the video, and keep watching and be updated with our channel. Thank you.